Okay, I am back. Woohoo! 2 days in a row. Seems like I'm getting videos done every other day. Anyway, back with my daily tarot reading, and this one here kind of stands out for me because of the fact that yesterday, if any of you watched the Lenormand readings, I was looking at, there's some kind of emotional news that was coming up, and this one here is in connection with that. Anyway, what I've got is the Princess of Cups or Page of Cups in the Rider-Waite system. The Four of Cups as the central card. Let me show these cards because I know the camera don't show them that well. There's the Princess of Cups, the Druidcraft. So this has been my main deck for this year. It seems like every year I go to a different deck. Last year was my Deviant Moon, which I thought about using it this morning, but I didn't. Uh, Four of Cups and Six of Wands. This one, another one of my favorite cards. Love seeing that card show up. Coming home with the money. you know, um, I got a six. I don't count my court cards. So I have a six and a four. This is a 10, and the zero being after the 10 is always going to make it more powerful. So that's a good thing to be seeing. But the ones are always going to be about a lot of enterprising leadership, um, independent, kind of making choices and independent decisions you make on your own. It's starting of some kind of a new cycle that comes up when that one shows up. It's all, like I said, it's about leadership, being in charge, making some progress, moving forward. You're starting something new, and things are moving forward well. And with the Six of Wands sitting there, of course, you always have to pay attention to what the cards are saying in connection with that number. Because, say, for instance, if there was a lot of negative cards here, the number one is also about ego and a lot of making decisions that are impulsive and being really harsh and kind of rash. Um, Jumping in things too fast and so forth. But the cards look good, so that's really good. So anyway, yeah, it's a great day for goals or anything, especially with this card right here. If you set goals, go out and go for them. And this card here is saying that you're going to come back with them. So great news there. Now anyway, the Princess of Cups, what I was talking about with my Lenormand reading yesterday, I was maybe news about a child or something like that, or some kind of emotional news that came up. Okay, this is what this is right here. The Page of Cups or the Princess of Cups with this deck here is about the beginning of usually something new. Could well be a friendship, or she's holding a cup here. And a lot of times this can be an invitation. Maybe somebody's going to invite you to some kind of party or something like that. But I kind of get that more than anything today. The only thing that stood out to me on the card, for some reason, were her toes. And I'm not exactly getting what that is meaning for me just yet. The toes being, that's basically your balance, and both of them. So that's two things in relationships. So it could be something that's in walking distance. I don't know. I'm not really quite getting that just yet. But that's what was standing out on that card: toes and her cup. So an offer that's coming out there. But anyway, this can also be hearing about, like I said, hearing about maybe a child or wedding plans, engagement. It's something that deals with the emotions when this card comes up. Um, it's time basically where there's new feelings and emotions that come out. And again, like I said, a lot of times there can be a beginning or a start of some type of relationship. So I think that may well be what this is. And I'm not getting what her feet are actually getting to me just yet. Okay, the central card here, the Four of Cups, and this guy, he's got really bright blue eyes on this card, on this deck, and that's what really stood out to me. Um, so, but the Four of Cups is a lot about boredom. Probably need to focus my camera again. And this is, I get a lot of not seeing what's in front of you. You got a cup sitting behind him here, and he's got three of them sitting here. And basically, when that comes up, it's usually about being bored, being feeling dissatisfied. Even though there's plenty of things around you to get your hands on and do, it's kind of somebody that gets in their shell. They don't know what to do. They're kind of bored, and they're not looking at the things. To me, there's what kind of stood out was that back there it was like something is on the back burner, or something uh, that he's not really grasping because he's focused and looking in a different direction. This one here. Um, Also, some social isolation. And the funny thing, where he is looking in this direction, it could be, like I said, an invitation or something over here, but yet not being interested, being withdrawn from that situation. If somebody is maybe, like I said, some kind of social invitation or anything like that, kind of withdrawn with that coming up there. Um, a lot of thinking can go on, kind of, being quiet and thinking about a lot of stuff when that comes up. Uh, just a distant type feeling. But again, a lot of this, like I said, it's about a lot about boredom. You kind of withdraw into yourself, and this is a central card for the day. Kind of, you know, not feeling content, feeling like you're unsatisfied. There's something that you're not grasping. I mean, could also border on a bit of maybe depression, or depressed about a situation, or something like that. That's just that central card is all about. That's the main focus, of grasping. And I've kind of been going through that, and especially with the reading and stuff like that. I haven't been doing many readings and stuff like that, and just kind of like, hanging out. I need to get out, and I need to, you know, grasp this cup. I think here, and start doing a lot more readings and stuff like that. I think that has a whole lot to do with it, with me personally. Okay, the final card. Love that card, Six of Wands. And that Wands being a fire card, a lot of energy going on there. And this is always going to be about something that you go for. You come back with the prize. This is a victory card. As anything that you go for, and especially, like I said, this being a number 1 for the day, or especially a number 10, because that 10, that 0 has more power. And one thing that stood out to me, the number 27 follows me everywhere. Well, this morning I've seen 27 several times, and especially if you see something 3 times in a row, there's always going to be a manifestation with it. Um, and such as I opened my email, I had blah 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 27 amount of emails. I opened another site. I had 27 in it. Then another place came through, and there was 27 in it. And then the number 7 is very, very powerful for me. And then I opened and looked at something else. I had like $77 there. So very, very strong for me today. That's a very good thing. But anyway, this is the success. There's triumph, there's accomplishment, something that you went for previously that you come back with success. Also with the other people in there, there's going to be public recognition. I get a lot of times that recognition seems to be connected with your family, because that being a 6, and it is within your home. So I get a lot of connection. Your family seems to be connected with that. A lot of achievement. Fulfillment. Something that you went for and you came back, you got it, you won. So again, triumph card. All about victory, and maybe possibly, especially this being work. Okay, this is something that stood out for me because it is wands and it is work, and this is being a recognition for your job and for your work. So I think that's going to be definitely going to be an issue. Something that is going to come out about that for today. Also, this puts you in a position for a promotion. So this could be, very well could be, a situation. Okay, but either way, something that you fought for and you battled for. You come back, you won. You get victory is right there. Good news. With this being a movement card, he's on a horse, and also I get travel too. So that's what kind of stood out to me with this one. So this well could be on a trip, and you come back with something, but this he seems to be he's coming in from some place that he's been gone from here, and this I get a lot of good news that's coming in, news about you know well, you're victorious about something. So that's going to be my reading for today. I appreciate everybody who watches, and I'll be back.